Guys, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So we're looking at the runaround forehand this week, and today specifically we're looking at the inside out forehand. I actually hear that term thrown around a lot and people interchange it with runaround forehand. It's a type of runaround forehand when we hit the inside out forehand. So let's take a look back here at this shot. If you saw our last video, there's a specific little piece of footwork I want you guys using. So I'm going to touch on that real quick before we get into what makes up this shot, and then we'll take a look at me hitting a couple of these. Now, why is this an inside out forehand? The reason being, the inside term comes from the fact that the ball is closer to the middle of the court than my body. So that gives us the inside aspect of the inside out forehand. Now, the out part is the fact that I'm hitting this ball to the ad side. I'm hitting it away from the side that I'm standing on. So inside, meaning the ball's closer to the middle than my body. Out, meaning I'm hitting cross court or to the ad side. Okay, so that breaks it down. Now, if I combine the footwork with this shot, again, the main goal here is I want to hit more forehands. I think a lot of you out there want to hit more forehands than backhands. And this inside out forehand allows us to play a lot of forehands on shots that didn't come in super heavy to the backhand side. The standard inside out forehand that I like to hit is more of a drive. So you guys see those targets back there in the deep part of the court. I'm usually, when I target that, hitting a little bit of a flatter, pacier ball. All right, so let's take a look at a few of those swings. Notice the footwork again. Go a little bit bigger on this one. Okay, so that shot right there, you guys, is all about point of contact. To deliver that heavy ball deep in the court back there, out of my open stance, out of this modern forehand, I'm trying to feel that point of contact pretty much just next to my left foot. Because if I get out ahead of that too much, which is the case with a lot of you players getting aggressive with the runaround, the farther out in front we hit now turns into an inside-in forehand, which is our next video. So we got to really key into the idea that in the setup here, point of contact dictates exactly where this ball is going to go. So if I'm just behind that left foot, I'm going to start to see that ball really drive deep to the back of the ad side. Now, what's great about this modern forehand and hitting it inside out is I've got a couple options. You can see Mark just put two new cones in here. A little bit of a shorter target, a little bit wider. So now I'm going to spin the ball a little more with the attempt to get the opponent off the court. So I'm making the guy stretch more with this little bit of a heavier ball, a little more of a spinny ball. Okay, so notice footwork's going to be the same. The intent of the shot, though, is more of that jumper. So that got out there pretty good. Let's see if I can go a little wider here. All right, so you can see a shorter target with heavier spin now gets me a different result, but still all in the realm of this runaround forehand utilizing the inside out position. Okay, it's a shot I love. I think as you guys have heard me say before, by going to the ad side is a ton of margin for you guys. It's a bigger target, there's more option out there, and a lot of times we're hitting in to the opponent's backhand, okay? So by hitting into the backhand, I think we do more damage with our forehand. And by being a bigger target, you guys will just tend to make more shots that way. Okay, so that's the inside out forehand. Utilize that crossover step. Make sure you know where that point of contact is. The pros are always just playing around with point of contact on these forehands. Slight little tweaks in how far in front we meet the ball is going to dictate where this thing goes. So really lock into that. And as always, just go out and practice this, you guys. I know it's helpful to just hear the ideas behind this shot, but you guys aren't going to, kind of be able to really rely on this shot unless you're out there really practicing it, giving it the reps it needs, okay? So I hope that was super helpful. Please click like below this video, and if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do so, as well as check down below me In the description of this video, you'll find the link to 3 free courses Mark and I have put together. I think you'll find those great as well. All right, so until next time, be well. We'll see you soon.